already begun. The series that we cast it happened to be taking a little bit longer. Hence why other series have already started. So we're hopping around a little bit. We're trying to find a good matchup, but it seems like this was one. Again, it's still in game number 1, and here we are fairly early on, about 20 minutes in. So hopefully an evenly matched up series here as well. I do know a lot of people are out there, you know, again, they want to see these big name teams, especially the Too Much Sugar and whatnot. And
wait a day.
Exactly.
Wait a day, so you're not seeing a complete
start seeing these great teams. But I'll say this, but they're already in game 2. It's 14 minutes in. They're overwhelming their opponents, and that's game 2. They're about to take it 2-0. So it would have been, frankly, just silly to kind of go into it.
Give some of these guys, you don't get enough of, you know, they don't always get a chance in the spotlight to, you know, grab a little bit of the attention and have their time here on Hotcast. And actually have a fair, balanced game cast instead of just
well. Hey, it worked out last series. I mean, we had some entertainment, that's for sure.
We got to see the Doombringer. Hell yeah.
So maybe, who knows what this series holds for us. Okay, with that said, you can see at the top of your screen, we got Team TKAG taking on SRC1. It stands for something, but I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. It's a long, long name. So SRC1 is just a lot easier to say. Obviously, a couple of names you may recognize, specifically Panny over here on the Legion side for Team TKAG. Not tagged up with him, but he is playing with them here in this event. So, and again, it's a round of 32. Both these teams won their first round match. From what I can tell in the brackets, they actually played and won their first round match. So, making a statement there. All right. So as far as what we see, though, you know, some interesting things. Nothing too radical by any means, but it looks like Scout over here is farming like a boss. 527 gold per minute. Holy crap. Meanwhile, Pebbles doing somewhat similar, 509 gold per minute. He has a demonic breastplate already finished, as we are just coming up to the 22-minute mark right here. So, wow. I mean, clearly a game that's, well, it's 16 to 11 hero kills already, so it seems like it's been a very active game. Obviously, with us jumping in a little late, so not exactly sure, but
kill per minute at least.
Yeah, looking very good in that sense, and that's definitely a good sign of possibly things to come, of course. So
indeed.
But yeah, Pebbles already a demonic breastplate with that Steam Boots and Portal Key. That's pretty ridiculous. The fact that he's already able to pull that off.
That's true.
Scout though too, the Shrunken Head, the Rune Cleaver, and the Ghost Marchers.
Yeah, wow, 500 gold per minute on that Pebbles. Speaking of that, so yeah, already sort of adopting that carry presence that Pebbles is definitely capable of, and synergizing nicely with this Master of Arms. So he actually didn't go the Energizer route at all, just went for the Firebrand instead, and is going straight for the Geometers, so a little bit lagging on farm, but in a decent spot due to the fact that he went straight for it.
Panzer armor activated.
Oh, I think that was a misclick. I assume he wanted to give his teammate Offensive Master's Call right there. Instead, he put the Red Master's Call on, and Pebbles, well, it doesn't really end up using it in the end. He was trying to maybe chase this Keeper, or perhaps even the Pyromancer, but not able to get it. So, in the end, they'll fall back and still look for more opportunities. Again, it seems like this has been a very active game so far, so definitely hoping that that continues. You see Scout using that ultimate avatar. It's getting more and more glowy. But Parasite, what levels is Codex at? I'm trying to see. Okay, he's going to be coming out right here. What levels of Codex? It's level 3 Codex already. Jeez. Panny's the one playing the Parasite. Takes over now the Catman champion here. Seems like our Hellborn team, though, maybe in a pretty comfortable position to make a push themselves. Make something happen here.
Yeah, I would like to see them.
Pebbles
in head for too long. I mean, in the end, they do have a Fade. They have a Scout that's farming up wonderfully here with that Shrunken Head. Rune Cleavers evolving closer and closer to his late game presence. And on top of that, we've seen a lot of Scouts lately going for, it's been interesting, but we've seen a lot of Scouts go for something like Sheepstick after their initial carry setup.
That's true. Yeah.
Going for the solo pickoffs especially. I mean, here like Wretched Hag, who already pretty much just solo pick-offable by the Scout, would stand no chance in a circumstance like that. So, see whether he's going to go that route or not. But either way, keeping active here on this bottom lane, keeping the lanes pushed out, we're going to make it very difficult for them to actually make anything really happen.
Yeah, Scout just keep the pressure up there for sure. He's going to start falling back now, but we'll eventually get our Hellborn team, of course, to fall back themselves. But yeah, you talked about also Fade. I actually didn't even notice that until you mentioned her. But oh, well, speaking of Fade, Pebbles decides he found a healthy snack right there.
Quick pick off, and there we go.
I was going to say, though, you got Fade on top of Scout, on top of Keeper of the Forest. You have a lot of invisibility you're dealing with over here on the Hellborn side. So I think it's safe to even say they better have dust at the very least on them at all times. If not revs and what else.
Well, they actually do
have dust and a Luna currently. They are accomplishing that, at least from what I can tell so far. But yeah, most certainly a team you want to make sure you're ready for against the Invis, of course. Here, speaking of Fade again, it doesn't seem like Fade's at the best of times. 2, 8, and 2, including that death she just had right there to Pebbles, of course. So that's definitely not looking the best for Nyman here, I assume. Oh, Keeper the Force getting picked up right here, tucks him back to his teammates. The Rev Horde is down, and yes, they will kill Keeper the Force. It looks like he was even in root animation right there. Want to maybe use it to save himself, but even if he got it off, honestly, it might not have been enough. So might be for the better that it didn't, but nice pick off there. And here we go into the base. Master of Arms has Empath jump inside, and with those auto attacks started coming out, especially in that red form there.
Pressure. We said they needed to apply the pressure before this guy got way too out of hand here. Only 900 from Sheepstick, going to be forced to port back here. They're making a statement that they want to close this out right here.
We'll see how much damage they're going to be able to do. The tower does fall, and it looks like that is the cue to get the hell on out of there. Keeper of the Forest, did he buy back or did he res? He did buy back, it looks like. So at least they got a buyback out of it, and now they're going to fall back. Also, Pebbles just hitting level 16 there, by the way. They're getting maximum
Full
efficiency.
size.
Yep.
According to the trivia, that was the
No, Devourer.
Devourer. That's
When he
right. Devourer
devours.
is bigger than Pebbles. Devourer at max. Yep.
I was actually surprised.
Actually,
I
he
thought
kind of
Pebbles,
dwarfs the level 3 Pebbles even.
Yeah, we tested that out. We
It's actually
really
funny
made
looking
sure that trivia was correct. I mean, no,
Extensive
extensive research on
lab
that.
testing here.
Yeah.
That's 2
We
games.
were testing several heroes. I mean, you got heroes like Kraken and obviously Pebbles, Devour.
We pretty much
Prisoner.
knew from the start, though, that it was going to be between Pebbles level 3
and Devourer.
Devourer.
It seemed like the two that was pretty obvious. And sure enough, Devourer, you're right. Not only was he bigger, it seemed like he actually was quite bigger than level 3 Pebbles, surprisingly.
Yeah.
So, again, that was just default avatars. Now, when you get the alt avatars, I'm sure it's maybe even another discussion.
Some room for variance, maybe. Maybe.
I don't even know if there would be, yeah. Still
Probably
maybe that
very
Devourer.
little, if that.
Anywho, where's Scout at now? He does, well, he is basically there for that Sheepstick. Portal Key finally picked up by Fade. I'm sure she's glad to have that. She was at the bottom tower, although it got killed by the groups there.
It's a game changer for Fade.
Yeah.
And now that she at level 11 and has that portal key, she's all of a sudden an incredibly useful asset to the team. Before, it's like, yeah, she's all right, but not really taking full stride. Now that they're going to have that sheep on top of the portal key Fade, level 11.
Oh, yeah.
This is their
Good
opportunity
to
to
go.
make it happen. Parasite can get his portal key as well. Should be able to use that to
Is
burst
he?
out a number of targets on this team. Look at the Wretched Hag even, man. Wretched Hag has vestments, but overall still pretty damn squishy.
Oh, Scout! Scout's being jumped! Can they save him? Oh, he's going to barely not survive! He went back in. He stutter stepped right there. I just don't know if that would have made the difference. However, they're going to pick up Master of Arms in return. Scout does buy back, obviously. And SRC1 is completely in retreat here.
Fade on the hunt. Alti has the portal key up still. Luna trying to get on out of there. Her port's down. Deja Vu is down. Scout, he's moving forward.
Yep, can Fade get close enough? Again, has that portal key. I assume she would be able to. She chooses not to blink there, though. There's the blink. There's the opening. Burning Shadows. I mean, okay, it does come out. There's the Shrunken Head and the final auto attack to finish her off. In the meantime, Scout's still diving somewhat, but he eventually will turn around, so.
Was forced to buy back, but
Yeah.
in the end,
Paid off.
a couple kills. Gonna clear out their Ancients, and gonna be right back on track with that cheap set.
Holy crap. I'm actually just looking at the damage chart right now of this game. It's
Probably pretty
31%
nuts.
for Pebbles.
Alright.
Dominating this game when it comes to the damage. Obviously, again, he had a great start clear. He's 11-0-6, so clearly he's been finding some tasty treats here in this game.
Whack-a-mole enthusiast.
Spends his weekends at the fair playing the whack-a-mole. I didn't get the chance to play whack-a-mole this week. I actually went to an amusement park this previous weekend.
Yeah.
Theme
Oh, you
park,
actually got to
Cedar
play it.
Point. Yeah, I didn't get to play whack-a-mole by any means, but I did get
okay.
to play some of those circus-style games.
Okay,
Those things can be tough, man.
It was the weirdest thing. I just saw that Scout, maybe I just misclicked too, but he was killing a camp that had a Commander Wolf, but he actually could just attack the big one and killed everything, but he individually killed the small ones and then killed the big one afterwards, even though he had the cleave. It was just something funny to note, because he has that massive damage. I'm sure it was just like a little bit of misclicking as he was going through or whatever,
Yeah.
but
That's funny. Pebbles sitting on Kongor here. You can see they got a rev down. They're making sure. There is a ward of sight over here, but must just be out of range of this rev, because, yeah, I guess it is. They were right on top of it, but did not counter it. They're going to go full force to Congra, though, and I don't think Team KAG here is going to be stopping this.
It's a concern, so just going to wait it out.
600 gold from a scout, jeez.
Will the token and this absolute monster of a Pebbles be enough to take him out?
Yeah, I mean, where is he going to go next?
Are they going to find an angle to push as they actually pick off the Luna right here, or will they?
Activated.
Yeah, Parasite going in. Obviously, he's already face-sucked and everything. He's going to be stunned himself. Luna going for the port out. Fade comes in, though. And the Burning Shadows will cancel any attempt.
It's the worst feeling as a support man, just the TP in into the stun, because you're already starving for gold and then having to use up a TP on it. Meanwhile, Master of Arms.
Not going to be much better for him, perhaps. The root coming up, but nice Geometry Spin shortly after. And he will be fine, so, you know, he was timing it for that, of course.
Yeah, I thought he would initially just open up with the Vanish at the strikes, but it doesn't have the Sheep Stick on him yet. If he did, that would have been an easy,
Completely different.
easy drop.
Oh, Keeper. Keeper in the meantime. He's trying to dodge right here. Do they have vision of any kind? Dust is on a Luna, but she's dead, obviously, so he's going to just play a little ring around the rosy here. And eventually will escape, it looks like. So Keeper also makes his getaway in the meantime. How's Wretched? Wretched seems like she's struggled this game.
Oh, yeah, completely.
Yeah, we jumped in late, but...
Might have picked up the Sackstone and since then a Mighty Blade. So definitely picking up her farm compared to her state before.
Yeah.
Still, a bit of a struggle for her. Still want to see the Legion who get active. Well, it's a little bit different now that they have that token. There's the Sheep Stick finally. Or is it? You might just be saving for Buyback. I like having that though, because it gives him that solo kill potential. Just
oh yeah.
Pretty much anyone here.
Threat. Just move around, pick people off left and right, kind of like Pebbles has been able to do clearly. This is game and currently has an invis rune. There is no detection. I mean, Scott with that eye obviously could eventually see him, but oh, he's going to run right past him, little does he know. They were right on top of each other.
Finding the exact target he's looking for.
Yep. Okay, he does know we sold it though. He's toying with us. Oh no. Oh, Pebbles. No, the Dragonfire misses! He gets a jump himself! Wretched comes in! She's gonna be silenced so immediately. Nice job with the eye from Scout coming out. And Parmenter will finally fall, but at least inside the initial. And now Pebbles out of mana. He is gonna be on the run. He does have the token of life, remember. And he is gonna have Empath go inside, and that's gonna give him a speed burst to try to get away at least. Master Arms, ooh, nice Geometry Spin right there, splitting up before the marksman shot, but not gonna be enough in the end. Fate comes in and eventually cleans him up right there. Wow, I mean, that could have been a lot worse.
That could have been. He walked right on top of the Word of Rev and actually wound up comboing two heroes after they missed.
Yeah, it was like a perfect open for him, despite it being spotted for a good 2 seconds.
No, it was phenomenal, but in the end, Scout does punish him and now has the Sheep Stick flying to him on top of the Buyback, on top of 2,500, so he can convert that easily into another pickup really quickly.
Oh, yeah. 600 gold per minute right there. That will happen with that. So Pebbles can recover a little bit, but again, he has another 1,000 gold saved up himself. He basically is playing that carry presence, of course, as far as his build goes and what he's doing for his team this game. So definitely very interested to see what he goes for next. As far
Still,
as
you're looking at something maybe in the initiation or lockdown of the Scout, hoping that the Master of Arms and Wretched Hack can contribute a little bit more towards the damage side of things.
Elder Parasite could tend to be a decent pickup at this point too.
Can, but
yeah,
maybe just look at the Sheep or the Hellflower again.
No Soul Spore kid either though. Or what am I saying? It's not my play. That's why there's no Soul Spore.
For sure.
Ooh, Parasite.
Big pick off there.
Guess what? Look at I'm not gonna say it because I don't want. Never mind. I just want to stop talking about it.
What's that?
Oh, Master of Arms. Don't worry about it. Master of Arms. She's gonna be jumped up here. The Sheep Stick coming out. There's the follow from Faye. The port's coming in, but not gonna be in time, so he gets picked off. Wretched Hack did port in, but again, not able to get there. I don't want to ruin it, so that's why.
Okay.
So when it eventually happens.
All right, sure. I gotta.
But not yet.
Figure out the magic.
This is all I'll do. I'm not going to say anything, 'cause I'm not going to jinx anything.
Yeah. Got it.
All right. So, Pebbles, speaking of him, he's cleaning up some more Ancients. Obviously with Empath, too. I mean, you may not think too much about Pebbles being a great Empath addition, but obviously, especially in this case, you know, where he is kind of that brute force in the front lines, it makes sense having Empath jump beside him. And being even more of a right-click threat.
For sure. And probably the most, honestly, of all the people on the team now, I would jump into Pebbles before anyone else. Assisting that burst early on. He's got the demonic. It'll assist his damage that much more.
Yeah.
Master of Arms is nice, but...
There's a Blessed Orb pickup.
It's true.
So possibly going to be that sheep stick coming out now for him. Kongor obviously not up because there's a token on Pebbles. That still has about 1 minute and 20 remaining. Are they going to really try to force this?
Shortly after the 40-minute mark, we'll see a reset of it.
Yeah.
40-30.
Yeah, again, it's dwindling down here just over 1 minute now, so it looks like they are setting themselves up to now push in this middle lane. Again, the tower is already destroyed, so...
Scout's gold again.
What is it at? Jeez, 5,500. Holy crap.
Yeah, they only have 1 minute left on token. They're trying to pretty much close things out right here. Scout.
Oh, there's a red ward. There's a red ward. Will they see him first? No, they will not. He gets a jump off on a Wretched being bursted on. The Codex comes out and finish him off. Pebbles putting out the right click auto attack on the Keeper of the Forest. He'll eventually fall. He got the root out already, though. He's done his job, you can say, to an extent. Fade is chasing. Scout in the background. Marksman shot on a Pebbles right there. Going to disorient him a little bit. Remember, he does have the token of life still for 27 more seconds. There's a jump on a Fade now. He's putting in the auto attacks on a Fade. Fade will fall. Master of Arms also doing plenty. As Empath inside him, and Scout may go down. Scout is going to fall right there. Plenty of gold for Buyback, but remember, he's already bought back once, so this will mean it'll be his final Buyback here.
Yeah, I didn't like him not actually having an additional item in that fight, even something like a Brutalizer or an additional damage item. You saw how many open flurries of attacks he got on the heroes. If he just had a bit more, he would be able to shut them down. So
there you go. There's the Buyback. And meanwhile, the opening happening right there, and there's another kill coming out. Pebbles and Aluna on the run here. So Fade doing a pretty good job. Scout now chasing Empath, gonna get the TP out in time. And that might be the end. Aluna very low, but I think she's at the point of not going to be spotted for her. So
yeah, probably not. So at least from here, it's a pretty easy path. Actually going for the Ice Brand. So
again, Scout's out of Buyback. So you mentioned Ice
Brand. I know. He needs to go all in from here.
Okay. So yeah, he's going the Ice Brand. But yeah, so he's out of Buybacks. There's one left on Keeper and Fade now, and everything else has 2. It looks like. But yeah, the Ice Brand, so of course the Frost will skill, you'd figure. Going to be coming up for him, bulking himself up a little bit, of course, anti-kite potential. So not necessarily that raw damage, though.
Yeah, and you sort of want to see him, one-hit KO people. Sometimes you see a Savage Mace or a Brutalizer in a case like this.
I don't know about that.
And he released a few flurries on people. He just didn't have enough damage. I feel like damage was his problem, not the kite. So whether he actually takes that or whether he goes for a Dawn instead, I guess. It's still an option.
Yeah.
But
and again, you're at a point, you have no buybacks, so saving up gold's really no point.
Yeah, I
honestly
honestly
see something here soon, I'm sure.
If you had another damage item there.
Yeah, again, I don't know if I'm a big fan,
Brutalizer.
but like you said, if it turns into a Dawnbringer, maybe, but the Frostful Skull, it just seems like that's...
I feel like, once
gonna
again,
be the
them
most
running away
difficult.
from him wasn't his biggest problem.
Yeah, exactly. So that could prove to come back to haunt him if not careful, but we'll see. Master of Arms also did plenty that fight as well. Again, Empath chose to jump inside of Master of Arms, and he was no doubt being quite the turret himself.
Empath also only lived with 100 health in the first place.
Oh,
you
yeah?
know,
Barely survived.
well, there's a couple opportunities to drop her, but then in the end, eventually retargeted. They were just weakening down the Master of Arms instead, and ultimately she was able to get that as one off, and as such.
Yeah, we see that all the time. So we talk about the hero, and we see that all the time with Empath. That's just another benefit of her. And again, just here, clearly, I mean, what is this? We've casted 4 games now today. The 3 of the 4 games she's been picked up. The 1 game she was blind banded. So, hell, even the game that we jumped in before that with the Justice League match, so he was in that game. So, Empath really is just apparently just exploding onto the scene now.
He is going for the Frostwolf.
Okay. Yeah, for something glowstone. So, again, it is.
They're still in a good spot. Like they're still overall winning, and now they don't have a token. And the whole time, if they gave him another token, that would be pretty devastating, and especially now that he's out of buybacks. But Scout gonna get that sheep off onto the.
Oh, Empath is gonna fall. Could not get the ass one off just this time. Pebbles a portal key away. Aluna does not have that portal key though. And oh, the quick deja vu, trying to disorient anything. Marksman shot coming out, however, not even necessary. Panty cleans her up with the Leech Codex combination. So, a couple of pickoffs right there, and now this is going to free up Conger, who just resurrected.
Crossbow Skull completed as well.
Yep, being delivered now.
So we mentioned they were in a good spot regardless of what he picked up. It was more of nitpicking, I suppose, from there, and
yeah,
exploiting him, finding a couple pickoffs here. Definitely to their favor. They're probably a little bit less confident at 5v5 after their token ran out.
SRC1, they are not interested at all. Stopping the Congo or no, especially with their 2 supports down. Not much hope they would have, so. Figuring it's going to be best to fight at their base, perhaps look for a gank opportunity somewhere. Scout, though, is going to be picking up this token of life, I'm sure. Oh, excuse me. And hell, you look at Scout, 2,700 life he has. So again, the Frostal Skull really helping him bulk up nicely.
Yeah, top of the token now.
Yeah, when it comes to surviving. Obviously, the armor also constantly being applied from Keeper of the Forest. Master of Arms, he might be jumped here if he's not careful. He is pushed up a little bit. He's at his tower, but look at the flank coming in. That is the real Scout in the background. The eye is down. The Blazing Strikes immediately out of Pebbles. They're going to go for a burst on him in the background. Master of Arms also being bursted down. Empath is going to be exploded on. Bat Blast coming out, meanwhile, from Wretched Hag, trying to get some counter kills, but Fade, she is not going to survive as Pebbles jumps in and gets the kill into her. Pebbles did buy back there, obviously. And that's unfortunate because he was 1 kill away from an immortal streak, by the way.
Right, and they just chose to completely just take him out that fight. Gonna be found out of position here, though.
Yeah, Scout's in an awkward spot. Parasite also jumping in, though. Master of Arms needing to fall back. Shurikens are up. Scout taking some good damage. But it looks like with that Vanish running away, Pebbles again jumping back in. Keeper the Forest down spot in those trees. Sort of maybe block them out. Codex Snipe to finish up Master of Arms. Coming out from Parasite, and Keeper of the Forest will make the getaway. So, it works out in the end for our Legion team there. It's all said and done, and I don't know if many more chances are going to be happening now for SRC1.
Drive-by Codexing it from Panny, knocking out the Master of Arms, and all of a sudden they were just pretty much forced all the way back.
Yeah, 15-1-9, so a death right there. Stopping his immortal chance. Must have the 14. Panny ruining the day.
Damn Panny.
But in the end, again, our Legion team in a pretty good spot now, especially after that fight. You got Scout also keep looking back at the fact that he is out of buyback, so pulling up gold. Now, granted, he doesn't have a token of life. I mean, what is he going to get rid of at this point? Obviously, that Rune Cleaver, probably the most ideal item to get rid of here. If not that, maybe upgrading your Ghost Marchers into post-haste. Always a solid option, it seems like, too. Fade's level 16 now, by the way. She's also come up nicely.
Find, oh. Give some good read on Pebbles, but everyone else is there if they jump too hastily. And
I said they're not.
Yeah, Scout is joining the party, though. Still no Pyromancer anywhere near.
Oh, no Empath. Oh. She just happened to be by herself for that split second.
And sure enough, they were all there for it, so getting a free kill.
Completely collapse.
Nothing else was used, like no shrunken cooldown. No, they're fine.
I don't believe so, no.
No.
No, fairly easy kill for them. Haste on Keeper of the Forest, actually. Not going to find any opportunity. Of course, the Hellborn team basically just hugging their base right now. Not much more they can do. 2,800 gold on Pebbles. So again, he fought back the last fight. He's saving up for another buyback. So he has not been able to finish that sheepstick. He's been working on that for a while now. He went to Blessed Orb initially. Has not been able to pick up the follow-up. Scout diving in like a madman right here. He does have that token. Looks like for another 3.5 minutes. So has every right to.
Apply that pressure right now is a big tanky mess for them to deal with. 31 armor on top of 2,800 life.
Yeah.
Ultimately look to replace his cleaver now.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I figure that's where you go next, most likely. And
Or you buy your Shrunken. His Shrunken's only 5 seconds.
yeah. I want to see that damage, though, man. I want to see that Savage Mace here. Tell the Rune Cleaver, go Savage Mace. Or
Yeah, I was going to say Wingbow, given that he's tanking up. I mean, it'd be weird to see again. Joro, it is kind of an offensive Wingbow just for the slow. You might, but yeah, more likely not Wingbow, especially since he's tanking up and has that 31 armor. Going to increase upon that, and then also give him that the evasion on top of that. So he's tough to kill already. Right now, they're going to be pretty much left with very little options.
yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, if they're trying to break base, Wingbow seems to be the way he would go. You drop the Rune Cleaver, get it up, and profit.
Looks like he agrees. Going that Dancing Blade pickup, so you know, he could obviously just sell the Rune Cleaver at this rate and pick up the Wingbow, but choosing to keep the Rune Cleaver for now.
Well, he might just be holding on to it then and saying, hey, screw it, I still want it. I mean, selling the Rune Cleaver is an option, but then you're going to push a lot slower. It is a really powerful item and damage item, so for Scout, he might be picking it up in case token drops, you know? Then he actually has something, so.
True. Fade looking for an opening here.
Or,
not going to get it. Or
yeah, actually, he has the Wingbow anyway, so instead of selling it to you, he can also just have it sent out to him, not need to sell the Rune Cleaver, and keep it on there so if he loses his token, he has another item.
He goes and picks it up, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of curious. Okay, it is going to, he's just going to keep it in the base for now.
Hell, have a separate courier out there next to you, near the fight.
Yeah.
Go drop it on him, and then...
Well, especially with the, it's not as big, because remember, the enemies can't see the items anymore, so if it was
true, you can
happening
actually
to
just put it on the ground, that's right.
Or just even that, yeah. I didn't
If you
think about
wanted
that,
to, it's...
just put it on the ground.
They can't. If you wanted to, before you went in for the push, while you were hitting the racks, and if you just wanted to be fancy, you could do that.
Yeah. Well, you see right there, he actually dropped a Rune Cleaver initially, but he's probably okay, he's going to drop the Rune Cleaver off to the side over here.
Yeah, so he actually is, so.
Yeah, again, they can't see it.
It's kind of funny that he actually put it off to the side.
Yeah, there's no point.
And he knows that, or else he wouldn't be dropping it on the ground,
Yeah.
so.
And there you go with the Wingbow.
Or does he, unless it's like bait for that,
Come on, shiny chest over here. Wait, you can't see it.
That'd be funny if he actually had no idea that it was hidden and it was actually bait instead.
If he's trying to actually use it as bait, yeah.
Well, this is a very strange spot for it.
Well, there we go. Pebbles! Holy crap! Pebbles just melts, and he just bought his sheepstick. So he is not coming back. You see a Scout in the front grounds. Parasite the only one that's somewhat low. Well, Wretched Hag is just going to kite on the outskirts. Scout doing as much damage as possible. They're doing a good job of kiting him, excuse me. But again, he is pretty damn tanky. Fade jumping in, lockdown on a Wretched Hag, and Wretched Hag, he will fall. And again, I cannot see again our Hellborn team hanging in there a little bit, that much longer, really.
With no buybacks on Hag or Pebbles.
Yeah.
Scout should just be.
He just
Honestly, he can take out the buildings if he wants.
He just dropped the token of life.
Oh, actually, Wretched Hag did have a buyback. My apologies.
Scout just dropped the token of life and then picked up the Rune Cleaver. He's like, I don't need this anymore. There had to be some time on it.
Where's
still.
the token?
It just disappeared.
Maybe it was actually.
I think it was out of time. Okay, so I was gonna
yeah.
say, yeah, okay, so it was out of time anyway. So I figured, okay, no point to have it. I'll just
I had to put it.
That was funny.
Otherwise, we'd just be there.
Anywho, yeah, more and
There
more.
we go. There's the building that's getting attacked finally. So, yeah, more and more. Just you can see that there's a clear disadvantage in this engagement here. And
Pebbles is going to be up in 2 seconds.
Wretched Hag drops, so now she has no buyback.
Oh, Scott's going to be blocked. This is a chance for Pebbles to get revenge.
Remember, he doesn't have
He's going to go for keeper. And might not be enough. Even so, now he's going to get a turn on. Scout running back in. He does get the trigger net. He's going to be sheepstick though, so will not be able to get the good opening. And he's eventually even going to be dusted. In the end, will be forced to fall back. All right.
It's an extended fight, but they did get the melee racks. Token in the end burned out. Didn't have to use it. Shrunken had rebought.
Yeah.
This is a fully geared Scout we're looking at right now. In terms of base pushing, we saw that durability.
Yeah. Just keeps on surviving.
They unleashed everything on him, man. He was standing in the acid bomb, didn't even care.
This Speaking of that, Master of Arms actually just picked up his Warhammer, so that Savage Mace for him is actually coming along fairly nicely. I mean, his damage output is becoming a threat. Most certainly here. For the Hellborn team's favor. But again, with the circumstance of where you're at in this game right now, it's going to be a tough hill to climb here. For SRC1, you're nearly looking at a 20,000 gold lead, a 24,000 experience lead. In the Legion team's favor, Parasite the Hellflower, what I'm sure is a level 5 codex. Fade's recovered. Again, still not the most impressive stats, but she does have some very nice items now. Portal Key Tablet. She's got her core, really. And there's the level 5 codex, actually. Just being purchased. Yeah. Sent out to Parasite there. Hell, even your main support, Pyromancer, has been managing very well. 700 gold from the scout, by the way. Holy crap.
Yeah.
This is getting PB territory. Not yet.
It's going to be tough to get that extra
close.
200 in this time, but maybe.
It surely is, but it's continuing to rapidly farm. 5,300 gold saved up. What did he sell? He sold something. The Rune Cleaver. Okay.
Yep.
So he's going to definitely buy Savage Mace.
Savage Mace is an option, and once again, since he has no buybacks, you could consider
or that.
Sling.
Wow, he's just insisting on
tanking up instead. Yeah.
I don't know about that. I mean, again,
he wasn't really taking much of it. Once again, I think he's looking at their carry potential. He's like, yeah, they have a Master of Arms, but we can deal with him. And if I'm tanking up, I can just go push the base.
They do have a lot of burst with that Parasite.
Oh, and now they have a double damage rune. So look at that Behemoth's Heart on top of the double damage rune with no Nullifier Blade. That really just...
He's going to have like 3,600 life, 3,700 life. Maybe we can...
38. Almost.
38 almost? I mean, okay, so he's where they're at. 3785. Jeez.
Basically 90, 60. 65 or something.
Oh my god, he's going to charge him right here with that double damager. Master of Arms!
Okay, his only threat.
Absolutely
not able to buy back. From here on, he can literally attack the buildings. It would be absolutely fine. Doesn't need to chase forward, but he's going to.
Crits.
So.
Oh, well. I think the time is up here.
Looks like that Behemoth's Heart came into handy, too. As you see, he's still at full health.
I don't know if that would have mattered.
Better safe than sorry. I know, I'm joking, of course. But better safe than sorry. That's what he believes that they had no way to take him out if he simply just tanked up.
Yeah. Geez,
oh my god, it's almost 2 hits right there. Still has a snipe out. He's still going in.
Oh, look at this. He's like,
actually,
I got
not as tanky as he would have hoped, maybe, but.
He's able to take that quite a bit. He's going back, getting his balls to the wall, baby. Here we go. Scout going for a couple of kills.
Are you kidding me?
Oh god, he's gonna silence him. He's
wrong
a little
target.
left on the edge here. Oh no, he's gonna be picked off. Maybe again, he's so damn tanky. Oh, look at the turnaround right there on a Pebbles. He doesn't have life steal. He is not gonna survive. It doesn't really matter.
No, they lost quite a bit there.
Yeah.
The Rex have fallen. Looks like the Hellborn is throwing the towel for game 1 here.
Looks like they agree in the end. So, game number...
That was number 1, right?
Yeah, that should have been game number 1. Yes, I did even confirm them. So,
okay.
Yeah, game number 1 goes to Team KAG, I believe they're called. Yeah, Team KAG. They're on the Legion side. So, congratulations to them. They're up 1-0 now here in this best out of 3 series. We'll see if they can lead that all the way and move on to the next round here. So, fun game though. I mean, how much gold did he finish?
Fully geared out scout and then some.
709 according to the chart. So very impressive.
Yeah. In the end,
to think Pee-wee's was just under 200.
Yeah, but I mean, he was getting kill after kill after kill, and he had similar farm at like a point like when it was like 30 minutes or 35 minutes into the game. So yeah, I mean, obviously he was sort of getting stacked and fed a lot, but still it was technically the record breaker. It was pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, it definitely was. So. As always, we're going to take a short break right here before we do jump into the next game. So, and when we do come back, we should have some updates for you as well as far as what other matches are looking at and where the rest of the round of 32 is headed here. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Ultimate Series, the Monkey King edition here. We're going to be right back here with the round of 32 coverage. The next game, game number 2 coming up. Stay tuned.